pro-choice activists are rallying in major cities across the country today to protest the overturning of abortion rights in the United States. Julia Bradley is live for us from Melbourne. Julia, what is the situation there?
Well, Janie, we've just heard from a number of speakers here at this protest in Melbourne, and it's all as a result of the overturning of the Roe v. Wade case in the United States by the US Supreme Court. Now, that is a case that has underpinned abortion rights for women in the US for about the last 50 years, and now there is plenty of anger right across the globe. This decision by the US Supreme Court, they decided that it is not a constitutional right for abortion in the US, meaning that it's now up to states to make their own laws. And what we've seen today is plenty of people, thousands in fact, turning out to show their support for women's reproductive rights. We've spoken to mothers, we've spoken to women of all ages, men as well, who have come out to show their support. There's a lot of anger, there's a lot of passion in this crowd. So we've just seen speeches wrapping up a short time ago now. That will be followed by a march, and it's not just in Melbourne where we're seeing these protests, but also in all other major capital cities in Australia. So protests also happening today in Sydney, in Canberra and in Perth. A short time ago I caught up with Liz Walsh, who's the organiser of today's event in Melbourne.
The question here today is women's rights and the fact that the Supreme Court of the United States has stripped them, and the fact that there are bigots in Australia who want to take away our rights as well, and we need to be vigilant about that.
Now, abortion has been decriminalised in Australia across all states and territories as of last year, but part of abortion law is still under the criminal code in Western Australia, and as we've been hearing from plenty of people here today, they say that there are still many barriers towards women accessing the procedure, things like cost, like geography, and also stigma around abortion. So plenty of passionate people here today. The march will be starting just shortly. Janie?